Hey guys, sorry if the footage looks a bit off. I'm currently having to use a mini light here that I usually use for the white room, the wee mini white room I used to use. I'm sorry to my uncle that I barely used the thing over the course of this channel, but uh, sometimes the direction of the channel just doesn't involve certain things, and I'm really, really sorry about that. Um, but anyway, here we have the Amiibo display case where I kept all my Amiibo figurines and a couple of Skylanders, even though I wasn't really a big Skylanders collector. Here we have the Iron Giant Funko Pop. Now, if you don't know, the Iron Giant is my most favourite film of all time and always will be. And next to that would be stuff like Treasure Planet and Moana. Surprisingly, we actually have a couple of Blu-rays inside here so you can kind of see what sort of movies I like. On the top here we have a couple of Lego figurines, and that's like pixel bricks, whatever you call them, like the Pac-Man pixel brick, and we have the Portal 2 turret and shell. Um, and we also have Mega Yarn Yoshi. We have Samus in her Morph Ball. We have the NES Mini Box. We have Wally. We have the Walker from one of the Star Wars films. We have the Stormtrooper that made an appearance in Star Wars 7. Yeah, he was known as Traitor. That's not his actual name. I forget his actual name. But yeah, and also on the bottom here we have my 3DS games. I'm sorry if there's a bit of a shadow. I've been collecting 3DS games since 2011, and typically I haven't really sold any 3DS games. Like, to my memory, I haven't really sold any at all. Um, Here we have my Game Boy holder, a Game Boy game holder that I actually did a video on recently. I've done a video on all the games I own, so yeah. Um, Here we have something that greatly disappointed me because this is something I always wanted in my childhood. And the reason it disappointed me was because the screen color was off and it was actually a little bit zoomed in. This is a Wii monitor. Like, you could plug your Wii into this and you could play it anywhere. And you might be asking why. I'm not quite sure why, but it's very handy for GameCube games, I have to say. We have some Switch boxes here. This is where I mostly keep all of them. And then we're going to move over to this corner. Here we have my DJ Hero table thing that my friend Adam gave me for Christmas. I'm very, very thankful for it because that's the Golden Renegade Edition. It was missing the CD. I could have sworn he had the CD at one point, but they couldn't find it. Here we have the Nintendo Switch Mini Arcade Marion thingamajig that everyone has. And we have the Wii Zapper, which this is like the coolest gaming accessory I've ever owned. Besides like a gun thing that looks even cooler. I don't have it up here to show you. In this blue chest, we have the glorious arcade stick, which I hope to use more in the future. Right now there isn't that many stuff to play it with, but good news is ARMS is actually going to let you reassign certain buttons, so I'm going to be using that controller for it, hopefully. We have some posters here, as I showed you before, and sorry there's a bit of rubbish there, but I'm still clearing out of the attic here. Here we have some memorabilia from my past videos that, if you've been with me since the beginning, you should recognize each of these things. I've worn this weird Sonic hat on certain occasions. I've used this bottle in one video, which was the Angry Video Game Nerd parody. And actual fact, this drink is horrible. But also, it was actually my first drink I ever had. My first official drink. We have the old microphone that I used to use on my videos. It's very nostalgic. Very tinny sound that comes from that. Of course, if you watch my most recent videos, there are these glasses, which unfortunately never met their full potential, but whatever, sad times. Here we have my Luigi hat, which I think I definitely wore on a couple of occasions to cover up my greasy hair. I really need to shower more often, to be honest with you. Sorry about the jump cut there, I had to like redo the lighting so you can see everything properly. In this corner, like you got the shadow here, we have a couple of my hats, a GameCube, the small TV that I used to use for my GameCube. I really just play my GameCube games on my Wii on the component cables, so I don't really use the GameCube much anymore. This is a mini tripod that was used for the White Room, which I barely used. Again, I'm sorry about that. Here we have my dual monitors that I use for my computer. This one here is mostly used for looking at recordings, and this one is for playing the games on. I just got this recently. I'm really sad that I'm not going to be using it much in the future, but what can you do? On the top here we have some stuff again that I love. We have Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Absolutely big fan of that series. Super Mario Maker box. We have Mario and Luigi from the World of Nintendo series figures. A Legends of the Twilight Princess box, and here's a fact, I actually have two of these. I actually have one sealed and I have one obviously unboxed, as you can see here. We have a little Bionicle hiding here. I think he's just, I forget what you call those things. He's from the Lego Bionicle line in either case. Here we have my Snowball microphone, which is an amazing little microphone, but there's a big problem I usually have with it. This cable always pops out, so you see I have to hold it down with blade tack, and I've really tried to hold this thing and give better audio in the past, but it just does not work. Here we have my very rare NES Mini, especially this is like the PAL version. Very, very rare. I was just walked in the game one day, they had like two of them. I was very tempted to buy both of them and sell one, but I'm better than that. Here we have the beast of a computer itself. This is an amazing machine. This was actually custom made for someone that didn't end up buying it, so I was actually the person that ended up buying it. We have a PlayStation 1 on the bottom there, which I actually found in my dad's attic. We have a Retron 5. We have a PS3, which is the fat model. I wish I had gotten the smaller version at the time, but lots of good memories of both of those machines in particular. And of course, the second last part of the room is obviously my entertainment center here. I have a big tower of games here that I store right there. There's a couple I keep in here I'll show you in a second. So we're going to go to here first because this is the biggest tower. I'm a big Wii U collector when it comes to first party Nintendo games, and certain third party games are quite interesting for Wii U. Big Nintendo GameCube, again first party collector. This has cost me an absolute fortune, especially Chibi Robo. You see, the very rare Chibi Robo. I don't want to talk about how expensive that was. Loads of Wii games. I did kind of want to do a video on the Wii because it is my most favorite console of all time, surprisingly. But there's just so many things I love about the Wii, including the backwards compatibility with the GameCube and stuff like that, and the unique controls and games that came with the Wii. But maybe someday in the future I might do that whenever I feel like doing an occasional video. Here we have my PS4 games. And actually, Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland box in the bottom there. That game was really expensive. Here we have my PS4 games, and I do recommend all of these. On the other side, we have the rest of them. Of course, you can kind of tell that I enjoy retro style games, so I have a couple PS1 games here. Got a lot of PS3 games, a couple Nintendo Switch and SNES games, a couple bonus Wii and PS2 games. Actually, just the PS2 games are here in general. I'll show you the other side. This is rotating. You may remember this thing in one video I did, which was my Bionicle, why do they call it Bionicle? Bionicle revamp video that I did. I use this thing to rotate the models. So we have some Pokemon movies and other stuff. It's not all gaming related, but I really like these movies, so yeah. There's some extra stuff I forgot to show that I think is important. I've never got around to doing a video on the GBA games. There's just far too many for me to cover here. But you can see what games I actually own here. I'm trying to move some stuff over. But yeah, I have a lot of GBA games, and if I were to ever get around to doing these, it would absolutely kill me. We actually have my Game Boy Micro in there, which is, again, very rare handheld. We have my original Mario GBA SP. We have this interesting Mega Memory Card. I'm not sure if it's too bright, sorry. Mega Memory Card, which lets you save certain games to it. Because certain games then support actually saving your scores and stuff like that. So it's really, really handy little device. I'm sorry if I sound constipated trying to do this video. I'm just absolutely exhausted. I'm sweating here. But yeah, guys, there's this last little corner here. It's a big mess, but this is where I keep all my controllers and stuff. Sorry, the lighting's a bit weird. This is where I keep all my controllers and stuff. Because if I didn't have these controllers would be all over the place. Even in the big chest over there wouldn't be enough room and stuff like that. So yeah, this is really hard video for me to make because this would be like the final big room tour. But you guys have been the best. You guys have stuck around. For those of you that have actually stuck around, you guys are amazing. I have read the comments in the past video there, so keep them coming. Please watch my previous videos. I mean, all of them, please. You don't have to watch all of them, but like watch the ones that came out this year at least, because I put a lot of work into them. So yeah, guys, I thank you so very much for being with me over these past couple of years. There should be at least a couple more videos coming out before I officially end this thing.